Today I'm going to talk about why you need a real estate virtual assistant and specifically onlinejobs.ph. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Karin Carr and I teach real estate agents how to get more business from their YouTube channels. But today I'm going to talk to you about how to get more business by getting rid of the stuff that you don't want to do. I had a broker tell me very early on in my career, like the first 3 months, if you don't have an assistant, you are an assistant. And you've probably all heard that before, but it's really true. If you don't have anybody helping you and you're having to do everything yourself, including the admin and the paperwork and the stuff that needs to get done, but it doesn't make any money for your business, then you don't have an assistant, you are the assistant. Well, look at it this way. Let's say that you want to make $100,000 this year. If you work 40 hours a week, 50 weeks a year. Let's say that you work 40 hours a week and you're going to take 2 weeks of vacation. That is 2,000 hours over the course of a year. $100,000 divided by 2,000 hours is $50 an hour. Could you hire somebody for less than $50 an hour to do all that stuff that you don't want to do? Hell yeah, you could. So now we get into, do I hire somebody locally that's going to come into my office and sit at a desk and do this stuff? When I looked into it, I was getting bids anywhere from $20 to $30 an hour. Now, these are tasks that do not require a real estate license. And that's a tough pill to swallow. Like $20 an hour to file paper and do stuff like that. As much as I would love to hire an employee for 20 hours a week to do that, I simply can't afford to spend that kind of money when I know that I could hire a virtual assistant in the Philippines for probably $5, $6, $7 an hour. They're every bit as qualified. So let me tell you what I did. I stumbled across this website called onlinejobs.ph. People put up their profiles and they say, I am good at these things. This is my education level. These are my qualifications. This is what I've been trained in. This is my experience. I am available either part-time or full-time, and this is what I charge. It is very much like a matchmaking site. It's like Match.com was way back in the day. You go through and look at all the different profiles and you kind of save your favorites, and all of this is free to you. When you are ready to reach out and start contacting these people for an interview, then they make you sign up and pay their monthly membership fee. It's pretty reasonable. I think it was $69 a month when I did it. And when you're done, when you found the right person and you hire them, then you just cancel your membership. So it's not something that you have to do forever. You probably only do it for 1 month. So I found that to be extremely affordable. So what I did was I said, okay, let's make a list. These are the things that I'm good at and I like to do them and nobody else can do them but me, such as recording videos. Number 2, these are the things that I'm not really that good at and I don't particularly like doing them. So I should definitely think about delegating those. And the third list was, these are the things that I am not good at and I need help with. So those would be the things you should delegate first, the things that you're not good at and you don't enjoy doing them. And then over time, you can add in the things that maybe I enjoy doing it, but I'm not that great at it, or I'm good at it, but I just don't enjoy doing it. Somebody else could be doing it, and that would free up my time to do more things that bring in revenue for the business instead of doing the mundane stuff. So what was most important to me? I hired a video editor. I like to edit. I'm okay at editing, but it takes me hours, and I decided that my time would be better spent doing other things. So I went on onlinejobs.ph. I looked for people that said that they could do social media management and editing, because I know it doesn't take you 40 hours a week to edit a video. So what else could they do as well? I narrowed it down to several candidates. We then had face-to-face meetings. You can do it over Skype or FaceTime or Zoom, whatever it is that you guys decide. But I recommend that you do it face-to-face. The Philippines is a 12-hour time difference from the Eastern time zone, which is where I am located. So you kind of have to figure out what time of day you're going to do this. And then do a face-to-face meeting. So you're looking at not only what is their availability and how much are they going to charge you, but how good are they? Then perhaps you could give them a sample assignment. If you want them to do video editing, send them, I don't know, a 2-minute video clip and say, I'd like you to edit this. Give them some basic instruction of, I'm gonna have this, and here's my intro, and here's my outro, and I like to have music, but then let them show you what they can do. And then once you narrow it down to the person that is the winner, then you can cancel your membership with onlinejobs.ph, and now you've got a virtual assistant. You can have them do 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week, 40 hours a week, whatever it is that you need, whatever it is that your budget allows. What you're looking for is somebody that is skilled in the exact things that you need. And keep in mind, you're not going to find somebody that can do everything. You can't find somebody that is a transaction coordinator and a social media manager, and they know how to set up a sales funnel for you with a lead page on your website that goes into your CRM. Like, you're not going to find somebody that can do everything. But you will find that once you have help and you're not having to do it all yourself anymore, your business grows exponentially. It's kind of like hiring a business coach. They always say, if you want to grow your business, you got to hire a coach. Nobody ever wants to hire a coach because it costs money. Well, the reason you don't have money is because you don't have a coach. So if you can budget it now, if you have a closing coming up and your closing is $6,000, take some of that money and sock it away and say that it's going to be for hiring an assistant. That assistant will save you so many hours. You'll be able to do a lot more things that will bring in revenue for your business. And like I said before, you're paying yourself $50 an hour to do those things when you could be paying somebody $5 an hour to do those things. It doesn't make sense for you to continue to do it yourself. I have never talked to somebody that says, oh, I hired an assistant and I should have waited. I should have waited until I'd been in the business for 6 years. They always say, I wish I had done it sooner. They always say that. They always say, I wish I had done it sooner. So if you are thinking that you need a real estate virtual assistant, I highly recommend that you check out onlinejobs.ph. I'll put a link down below. You can check that out and see what you think. I was very impressed. I've hired somebody who's been with me now for a couple of months. Things are going very well. I think I'm at the point where I'm ready to bring on a second person to do other tasks now that, again, if I can pay them to do it for a fraction of what I would pay myself to do it, then that frees me up to do other things that bring in more money for the business. And that's how you grow, people. It's all about scaling, right? It's all about leverage and scaling. I'm kind of embarrassed to say that I was a real estate agent for 14 years before I started really understanding this. If you've been in the business for less time than that, please do it sooner rather than later. You will thank yourself later down the road. You know that making YouTube videos brings me a ton of business. Well, you should watch either this video right here or this video right here to learn more about how I make that happen. And by the way, click right there to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next week.